can give a straight up goddamn. I can give you 4 or 5 of them. Got 1,000 in my bank account. Break it open, let the goddams walk out. All my traumas hinge upon some convoluted axiom of the cube of x plus y equals itself divided by now. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I've been to South of Highland Falls before. I am a waiter in a furniture store. I'm in demand and I'm unsure why. I get to roll with the flyest of the fly. All my limbs are sticks and lines. My head's a point upon my spine. I can't get no quadrilateral. I can't stay half empty or half full now. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I'm slapping at the angles of the shape you're in. Left sleeve in velvet, right sleeve in shark skin. All your laughs laughing like a dog barks. Left here looking for girls that glow in the dark. Left here looking for girls that glow in the dark. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. Today we're going to be drafting a little bit. Standard has been really disappointing for me. A lot of people are pretty content with Standard at the moment, but I'm having problems. Primarily the style of decks I really enjoy are mid-range. You've heard me say this a few times on this show. And the best mid-range piles I have all the cards to build are Rogues, Kroxa, and Esper Doom. None of these have felt good. In best of 3 or best of 1, they have all felt pretty lackluster. Rakdos just does not seem to be doing the thing it needs to be doing anymore. The environment is hostile to it. The environment is too aggressive for a strategy that grinds value out of a card like Kroxa. By the time you're casting Kroxa, the game is usually over. And, well, that sucks. Kroxa is my favorite card to cast. But you can't beat the Sultai Ultimatum deck, which is, in my experience, playing about half the meta. The other, 30 or 40% of the meta seems to be decks to beat the Ultimatum deck. So it's a lot of rogues, it's a lot of flash things, it's a lot of counterspells. A lot of counterspells. And I really don't enjoy the play patterns of, cast a thing, get it countered, die to your flashed-in Brazen Borrower over and over again. There's ways to play around through, etc. against control matchups, but I don't enjoy that. The games drag and feel just entirely dependent on this guessing game or roulette wheel of, does my opponent have the counterspell or not? I find that very boring. I tend to like mid-range because it's a resource trading deck where you want to trade resources and make sort of micro decisions the entire way through. And those micro decisions have sort of rippling forward consequences that help you win or lose the game. That's really interesting to me. The other 10% of the meta just seems to be balls to the wall aggro, which is, the same as it ever was. Mono red, mono white. In some cases, I'd consider Gruul pretty fast, but really it's just the Embercleave decks. You know what they are. You know what I'm talking about. They've been here for too fucking long. I'm really sick of the Embercleave decks too. It's just like play a thing, play a thing, play a thing, kill you. Cool. Fucking great. I love dying on turn 4 because you had a 1-drop into 2 1-drops into a Bone Crusher into an Embercleave. That's excellent. It's all the same cards too. It's like Lovestruck Beast, Bone Crusher, Brazen Borrower, like just the same bullshit over and over again. Like the cards that were broken in Power Crept. The other side of the coin is of course Sultai, which just has so much power, so much ability to finish. Ultimatum is really, really busted in this format, especially when you can ramp as efficiently as they do, and forcing people into either playing super aggro and praying they don't draw, is it Verdict? Or having to play a counterspell-laden deck themselves. Like, you say a deck's broken when it warps the meta around it, and I say Sultai Ultimatum has definitely reached that point where it does warp the meta around itself. My concern with trying to aggro them out, one, I'm not a very good aggro player. It's just not my lane. And two, Verdict just fucking deals with everything. I don't know if you read Verdict, but exile all mana cost 3 and below from graveyard and hand, or play. Means it beats the Crocs of Sacrifice deck, means it beats the mono white deck even through indestructible creatures, means it beats mono red, especially if they can get Annex down to an exilable, Annex is 3, I'm thinking power, not CMC. Yeah, Annex goes to, that spell just like does so much, and they're often casting it on turn 4, because they're usually ramping into, was it Wolf? The 2 mana green enchantment or cultivate. They almost always have 5 mana by 4. And then they just ultimatum and you lose. And it's so linear and so powerful. It's like playing against Tron, really. Which, that's its own hell. So we're taking a break from Standard for a little while and hoping Quick Draft comes back quickly. But because we are in Bronze again, because the ladder reset, I figure we would do a couple full price drafts and hope we don't get absolutely RNG'd out. These are the sort of best of 1 format where it's 7 wins or 3 losses. This just feels a little easier to play. I don't have to worry about sideboarding. I'll try to remember to add any rares I pick up to my sheet, but I don't tend to rare draft in heads up draft. I mean, you could, but kind of just trying to get our packs back if at all possible. This is actually a rare we could use too. Blizzard Brawl seems pretty great. Three Seasons seems pretty bad. Honestly, it's just Blizzard Brawl or the Pathway. The cool thing about Blizzard Brawl here is it is the best green card by a lot. But I also think it's pretty replaceable, and we actually need this rare for a lot of decks. Okay, I'm going to actually rare draft this one time. The only thing we're passing here is Blizzard Brawl. It's one removal spell that is conditional. Outrider seems pretty good. Definitely would have gone good with the green spell we passed. Frostbite and Feed the Serpent also good. I've never played with Outrider, so I don't really know how good it is. The last time we did a snow deck, it did end up pretty good. Frostbite and Feed the Serpent we know were just like easy to categorize as good. These are all like B's or B pluses, honestly. We'll just take the Outrider. Faceless Haven, another good card that we need and is very playable in this deck. If we're going to go for snow stuff, Horizon Seeker also very good. Icehide Troll also very good. Kind of a weird start. Nothing particularly impressive here. Master Scald is fine. The Snow-Covered Island is also okay. Like, we don't know what our second color is yet. Or third color, for that matter. Iron Verdict is also totally fine. Firewalker, also totally fine. None of these cards are that strong. We'll take the Snowland. Raven Form is also not very good. Man, we haven't got a lot of action here, have we? We might end up just being a rare draft deck. Raven Form is fine. Freezing Flame is eh. Masked Vandal and Gold Maw Champion are both pretty good. I don't know which is better, honestly. I've never played with Gold Maw. White seems pretty opened. I like the Valkyrie. We could be green-white. Maybe Splash Blue. Doomscar Titan is a pretty big beater. King Harold's Revenge might be fine. We're not excited about any of this stuff. Just take the planes. Another cheap flyer seems good. We're going to need some 1 and 2 drops at some point here. Cool. Yeah, we could definitely use some equipment. Story Seeker would be great here, but let's take the land. We're probably not playing this, but we could. We haven't seen any of the big 3/6 dude. He's kind of perfect for the plow. I would like to see some of the 3/6 dude. I think we're white-green, but I'm not really even 100% on that. God, am I going to end up playing Plow Axe? That's so sad. We do have 3 snow-covered lands. Feels like we're white-green. It's a pretty late Gold Maw Champion. I think those are good. So generally, this deck is going to want to kind of sit back and carve out some flyers to get over and some big butts on the ground. We don't have any equipment at the moment, which is a big problem. We don't have any removal, which is a big problem. Run ashore. I mean, I doubt we're playing this or this. Tundra Fumarole is great, but I don't know if we can make that fit. God's Hall Guardian is just okay. Icehide Troll is pretty good for what we've got going on. Goldveil Pick is also really, really good. We probably need to take the Troll as much as I want to take the Pick. Because we have 4 snowlands at the moment, and nothing we're really getting out of those snowlands except the Boreal Outrider. So we need more payoffs. Definitely need more payoffs. It's got to be between these two, I think. That does not seem playable. Packmate. Packmate seems like an easy pickup here. Just a good card, just a good rate. If not for the Packmate, we would definitely take another Icehide Troll. I would like to get one more on-color Snowland. I'd rather not play this island if at all possible. I can play this one. And I can play the island if I do decide to splash blue, but I don't know if I need to do that yet. Augury Raven is also another great card in this pack. Dream Devourer, just a good rare. Not playable for us. What's this do? Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. That seems pretty powerful. I've never seen that before. Glade Warden? Like, what the heck is that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's good. Augury Raven is the other good pickup here, I think. Oh, Bound in Gold. What am I doing? I need removal. I'm dumb. Follow the Imposter. Seems like a snap pick for us. Another Goldmaw Champion would have been fine. But we're not getting a lot of... not getting a lot of payoffs. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time one or more creatures enter the battlefield, they enter as copies of chosen creature. Does not seem particularly playable. Blue seems very, very open. We've seen 3 Augury Ravens pass us go in this direction, which is frightening. Maybe we are playing the island. Another Icehide Troll is probably where we're at. I would like to get one more snow-covered land if we get a chance. At least one. I'm not sure if that'll come around, but we'll see. We're very, very light on 2-drops, which is a concern. A very real concern. Do we want another Giant Ox? If we're going to play the Plow, we probably do. But, I mean, this is also just a fine creature. And it potentially fixes for us a little bit. Worm is great. Happy to see the Worm came around. I'm not particularly sold on this. Our removal is very, 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 very poor. Extremely poor. I know I said we need 2-drops, but I'd like a boom boom. this an aura? Yeah. Maybe we'll play this. I mean, I doubt we'll play this. We could in theory, though. Another Grizzled Outrider. We're probably not going to run that many, but... yeah, none of these are playable for us. This is not looking amazing, but it might be okay. Don't think that's takeable. Enter the battlefield as a copy of a permanent you control. Huh. Huh. Sculptor is fine. Iron Verdict is fine. 5 mana for just like a bad clone doesn't seem great. Getting a piece of removal is probably what we need here. There's several good choices, so they could be wrong. Ooh, Doomscar. Definitely taking Doomscar. Definitely playing it. We played a deck with Doomscar in it once before, and playing into wiping their board with Doomscar. One of several games we should not have been able to win. Gonna take me down to the Old Growth Troll. I mean, honestly, we can make our deck a little more green than other colors, and maybe that'll work. I don't see anything that's particularly close in terms of competing with it. Second one of these, huh? Glittering Frost would help us fix. Mass Vandal, generally just pretty good. Also a 2-drop that blocks really well. We've got several good 5-drops and 6-drops. I don't think we need this. I think it's either Glittering or Mass Vandal or Augury Raven. And I think our 2-drop slot is the worst slot in our deck so far, so... Avalanche Caller is just like game-ending card, right? This does mean I would love to snap up another Snowland or two, and we did get offered no other equipment. I'd like to point out a single other piece of equipment would have been really, really powerful for us, but we never got offered a single one. None of these are very playable for us, so I think I'm just going to cap the rare and call it a day. Never saw a single Berg Strider, by the way. Not a single one. Not a one. So literally nothing is playable in this bunch of cards for us. Okay. Another Icehide Troll. Sure. Huh. We've got exactly 4 snow sources. I guess this counts as a snow permanent, so we'll take it. Story Seeker seems okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5. Sure. Pretty low hopes for this one, folks. Really needed another piece of equipment. We only saw one. We only saw one Berg Strider. We were never in a position to hit God's Hall Guardian, which would have been really good. in which case I don't think we can run plow. We're heavy in the 3-drops, which is generally where you want a curve to be heavy in. We're going to have to play the island, the snow-covered island for sure, and we're going to have to play the Faceless Haven. Even though we're almost never going to be able to activate it. Collar only has 3 lands to work with. That's probably still enough. I really wish I would have got one more land. Be so much better with one more snow-covered source. We got 1 rare, 2 rares. Where's the land? Hengegate, Fumarole. Not having good feelings about this. Hengegate, 1. Tundra, Fumarole. 3rd. What else is our rare? Yeah, like 1 more, right? Old Growth Troll. Oh, Doomscar, jeez. Old Growth Troll. That's going to be hard to cast too. 1. Doomscar. 2. And then the Haven, right? So we got 500 gems worth of good rares out of this if we eat shit, which we probably are going to. So if we crash and burn, at least we got a little bit of value out of this. This is probably fine. Like 15 land? No, that's not fine. We need at least 16 land. Cut a couple critters. What critters are we cutting? This is double blue. Brutal. Can I really afford to run this, even though it's a snow permanent, if it's double blue? It makes the Ice-Hide Troll? No. Doesn't do anything for the Ice-Hide Troll. It makes the Faceless Haven? No. Does it help at all? No. Gosh. I probably don't even play Faceless Haven then. I guess it's a 4th snow source, so I have to. Double white, but, you know, it's our only double white. We're going to have to just hope. We need to cut another critter or 2. Cut a Recluse. So you think 4 blue sources. Seems reasonable. And I'm not opposed to 17 land with this many cards at the expensive end of the curve. We don't really have any flood insurance, which makes that plan a little riskier. We don't really have any ways to dig for cards if we don't get the land early, though, either. I have made a very medium to bad deck. I tried, folks. I really did. It's certainly not a train wreck, but we just kept hoping for certain powerful cards to emerge, like Berg Strider, or some pieces of usable equipment, or runes. Like, there's so many things that are good that we just never saw a single hint of. This is fine. This is fine. Not great, but fine. If we draw one of our 4 or 5 2-drops, that would be great. We have a snow source, one of them. We will have the second one to be able to regenerate Ice Troll, so that's cool. Okay. Weird. I guess we could have taken that at some point. So if we want to play careful to keep this dude alive, then a lot of self-mill. It's very unusual. I guess since he's in black, it's just this is just going to be like a raise the draw deck. I really don't want to cast this and not be able to regenerate this dude, so let's just do this. Attack for 2. Maybe we have to risk it. Nah, we don't have to risk it. He's got no board presence. I feel like I can take my time because he has no board presence. Wither Crown kind of would have sucked for me. We're 1 forest away from Old Growth Troll, should we draw it? Pilfering Hawk. This is probably, like, Poison the Cup, right? Just, like, extremely likely that it's Poison the Cup. There's Old Growth Troll. Oh, could be Counterspell. Sure. That would hurt. Kind of spread the size out here. Oh, could be Mammoth. No? Okay. Jarl of the Forsaken. Sure. So now we're back to never being able to cast this. Really didn't expect that, though. Never would have thought to play around Jarl. Jarl. Hi, my name is Jarl. Dun, dun, dun. Ascendant Spirit. So he has 1 Snowland. Okay. That's pretty good. Blue was not the color we needed. So I think I'll just pay full price for this to save the creature in my graveyard for potential Masked Vandal. Should we need it? And the next turn we'll have 7, so we can Grizzled and still have the Ice-Hide Troll up. So hopefully he forgets about Fall the Imposter and plays something beefy. A ribbit. Pardon me. That was a large ribbit. Well, 2 forests. I don't think that works that way. Targeting the player, not the creature. Oh, we should have played the green. Doesn't matter. If I draw another forest, I am dumb. So raise the drawer. Is it time to raise the drawer? Not really good stuff in there for that. Jarl is exile. Yep. We raised the drawer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Damn it. I'm stupid. Well, Yeah, that does the thing. Going down in a blaze of glory. Oh, sure, now you're here. Alright, well, we're not going to go 0-3. At least there's that. We got that going for us. We guaranteed we got 50 more gems, folks. Man, this jump. The jump at 3 wins is just like, come on. Shouldn't it be like 100, 500, 1,000? Captain Clutch. Alright, cool name. Triple green. Thing that produces another color. Valkyrie Stewart. This is probably okay. We can just play Mass Vandal out. Doesn't have to be value. We might want to hold it, but we'll kind of see what happens. So we got our white source. We have another one of these. This will allow us to tap 2 things to summon the Valkyrie. Sure, I honestly don't know. I really, really don't know. We're supposed to just hold that forever for value. So, follow the imposter or Stewart Valkyrie. Wow, he's already got 2 Snowlands. Damn. Our opponent drew really, really well. He's already got his little kill spell online. Ooh, super online. You can kill whatever you want, sir. So we don't want to play Fall and just have him wait 3 turns and do nothing, right? So I guess we'll just foretell this. Well, that's extremely bad for us. Can essentially infinitely kill our stuff. Okay, I mean, that's actually not bad. That's extremely bad. Oh, we missed? Okay. So... are we just trying to wait to find the white source and Doom? Or, like, are we just going to pass and see if he casts out more things and then Doom? I think that's the play, honestly. We want him to cast another critter if at all possible. Then we'll Doomscar off the bonus mana from the Sentinel. Nothing. Okay. Sorcery. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's just going to play around us till the end of time, huh? As in bronze, he's playing like he's a mythic. Yeah, I guess we're never going to find a better spot. We're just never going to find a better spot than this. Does he have raise? If he has raise too, we're in super, super trouble. Yeah. Why the Vandal? Miss. Fuck. Yep, and he's got the snow sources and we don't. Uh-huh. We are just losing every which way, folks. Wait, what? What happened here? If snow of that spell's colors were used to cast it. Oh, okay. That sucks. Don't think this one's salvageable, folks. The Outrider does not work the way I thought it was. I thought any snow mana we added to the casting was going to add a counter. I guess it's only if it's that color's snowland, which just makes it garbage for our deck in particular. Sure. I'm not interested in this. That's not a bronze player. That's a Smurf if ever there was one. We was going to play around Doomscar forever. And we drew bad too. We had a bad deck. We were just never beating that dude. The only aura we could get back is Bound in Gold. Nothing better to put in there, folks. And in that case, I don't think Masked Vandaling would have Solved any problems we had? Just having to be a 1-3 was fine. Okay, so we have Foretell. I guess since we have the Augury Raven, I guess we keep this. Gotta hope we get a white source, but you know, it's not immediately pressing. Everyone's in snow right now. It's my third opponent playing a 3-colored snow deck, 3 in a row. What do I win? Cool. You just want to pilfer? Well, that's 2 of our 2 islands. That's great. I guess we can foretell Doomscar and cast our Augury Raven next turn. Woof. This is a very good card. Would have Snap taken any of those if we seen them. We did not. Perfect mana. Green, blue, black. Old Growth Troll, but we do not have 3 green sources, so it does not matter. A million years away from casting this. I guess we swing this? Certainly not winning by dragging this out. So a green source helps us a lot. A white source lets us cast Stewart Valkyrie. Multiple white sources give us a potential Doomscar and replenish. Bound in gold would be nice. Okay, control magic is not so good for us. Yeah, that sucked. And that sucks too. Yeah, we can't do anything. I mean, I guess we can finish killing this. Make exchange control of 2 target non-basic creatures. I mean, this doesn't do anything now, though. Like, what's he going to exchange control of? Our lands? Two non-basic, non-creature permanents that share a card type. And we don't have a snow source either, so we can't really use the Pilfering Hawk. Looks like we're going 1-3. Yeah, we're definitely going 1-3. Yep. Definitely going 1-3, folks. So the 500 gems worth of rares we got, plus one pack, it's another 100, and 100 gems. So we got half of our stake back. It's incredibly bad. But the draft went really, really poorly for me. I stayed opened and then until the middle of the second pack, expecting I was going to see some tools to make the deck work. And we just never got the tools we needed to make the deck work. And there was a lot of possible time for any of the picks we needed, particularly like Berg Strider or an equipment, to show up. And we just got hosed. Also, the Boreal not working the way I thought it would means I picked that over like a potentially better card. I don't remember what that card was now, but I know it was there was another card in the pack that was reasonable that we picked it over. And this is why you should never pick rares, kids. Leads you down the dark path. Okay. Okay. So we could potentially cast the Grizzled Outrider next turn if we wanted. Just take the turn off and cast the big boom boom. It's a lot of lifelink. Another Snow Source. That does leave us tapped under a bit. I think it's probably correct, though. I mean, if he's got a big removal spell, we were in trouble to begin with. Yep. So we're going to hold this for a little while and take the damage, hoping we hit a Masked Vandal. Wait. Take action means sacrifice? Okay, take action means sacrifice, kids. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah. Sure. It's like we're milling. Yeah, I gotta sacrifice this, even though it helps me potentially get to the old growth soul, which we're just never gonna cast. That was a good windmill for me. Okay, so we can hold this back on blocking, but we're not blocking Menace anyway. We can tap it. But I don't think I need to, honestly. I'd trade. That's fine with me. So we have the board. We've got a removal spell. I feel like we're set up pretty nicely. We actually have all of our snow sources. I think it's better to just tap this in full swing though, right? And we could summon another troll. Yeah, let's just summon another troll. If he has like a blowout spell like Doomscar or Crippling Fear, obviously we lose. Just a lot of lifelink. So now we just run this back. Yeah. Goldmod Champion's been putting in work this game. I appreciate your commitment to life game. Four, 7, 9, 11, 12, okay. Well, we got 2 wins. That's more than I deserve. Oh, we're in silver. This deck doesn't feel silver. Okay, they got us an additional pack and 250 gems, so now we're at like 500, 750, 850, 950, so we're closer. Old growth troll has definitely been trolling us. Well, we've got some 3-drops. Well, you know, folks, it's another snow deck. What's their third color? Okay. So we want to play something I'd be okay trading with here. I think I'm okay trading this. If we don't have any snow sources, maybe we should have put up the Eyeside Troll as our trade. Sure. Yeah, didn't lose anything important. We do have one snow source now. And we will have mana for Grizzled Outrider next turn. So another snow source would be cool. I forgot we had a Packmate in the deck. We've played 4 games, we've never drawn one. Wait, 5 games? Won 2, lost 2. So this is the 5th game, we've just never seen it. It's mysterious, it's miraculous, it doesn't exist. So we're probably just gonna go Lindworm next turn. Wow! Shit. Okay. It's pretty good. It's a good clock. Ah, damn this fucking guy. So now we could swing the troll, hold the troll back on defense. We're getting fucking clobbered, though. We probably just need to play the big thing now, right? See if he wants to trade both. Wow, we have huge creatures, and he's still not holding back any of his Death Touchers. Yeah. So now we're getting all the green mana in the world, but super doesn't matter. So he could triple block this. We'd still kill everything. Yeah, I think we gotta swing that at least. Bound in gold would be good. Can't really think of anything else that would help. I guess one of our 2 flyers, our 3/2 flyers would be great. Sure. Again, nothing good. It's a good mill for us. On a 3-turn clock at the moment. Damn. Got by the Jarl again. Yeah, so we're dead. He just full swings. He full swings. We trade up. We can no longer swing hard enough to kill him. We've just never been able to block these Reapers the entire game. Kill their 6/6, kill their 5/5. Yep. And we didn't draw anything. So we never drew our Packmate. Didn't draw either of our flyers there. Didn't get our old growth troll, and we finally had all the land we needed. It was a mediocre deck, but I really thought we might have been able to get to 3. Sometimes things just fall apart, folks. There's a lot of random involved in Magic, and you get to see a lot of it on this channel. Thanks so much for sticking along, even for the bumpy beats, and I do hope that we'll see you next time. This has been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Magic, and fuck. Boom.